Alright, so we're back. A few things have changed. I'm just going to list those off real quick. Like, first off, it's been about 12 days since I last recorded on the server. Actually, closer to 10 days, not 12. Not on the server, on my single player world, because I've been playing on Rika's dev server. And hold on, music's being loud right now, so I'm going to mute that for the time being. Okay, it's gone now. So anyway, like I said, I was playing on Rika's dev server, got to know some of the people that play on his server frequently, and they're all pretty darn cool, and I enjoy playing with them, so I'll be posting those videos here soon as well. But I was mentioning how I wasn't able to ever find the Chroma monument, and one of them said, I can give you some hints. I'm not going to tell you exactly where it is, but I'll give you some hints, and so I took him up on that. Hence why I've loaded up this single-player world instead of playing on the server. And I sent him exactly 2 screenshots. One when I was in spawn, which was right here, where all these craters are that I was messing with debug test for max lightning and max gas fireball, just to test what those actually did in a dimension that is safe from destruction. And then I just went, I said, I'm guessing it's to the west. He said, you are correct. I actually said north-northwest, and he said, you're correct about the west portion. So I just headed directly west, came along here, went down here, ran across here, got it over to here. And he said, no, you've gone too far. And I said, okay, I'll head back the other way. So I headed back the other way, like so. Got over to here, sent him another screenshot that was hint number 3 if you're counting do I go west, or my guess of west-northwest, and number 2 if you only count the screenshots. Got to here and he said, nope, you went too far, you need to go in the other direction. So I went up a little bit and stumbled directly across it. So yes, I didn't find it on my own. There is a pattern. I haven't yet discovered that pattern. Even having found this place, I have not yet discovered the pattern because apparently I'm blind and can't figure out patterns. But regardless, when I got here, I was like, I now understand what they meant by an incomplete structure, because as you can see, it's rather incomplete. So I was bouncing ideas off of him, and the first thing was that I came up with is you need to complete the structure. So like emerald blocks, need to fill in the holes for the emerald blocks, diamond blocks, that sort of thing. And the person I was talking to was like, that's a good assumption. And so I'm going to be giving those blocks to myself through creative and then deleting the blocks afterwards. I'm going to be keeping count and deleting them afterwards. And then I said, then I'll place the dimensional cores in relationship to the ruins, because that is blindingly obvious. And I'm guessing they have something to do with the block of quartz. I'm not sure about these double wides, but we'll figure that out when we get to it. And then he said, be careful for the hidden resource that is not immediately evident. And it was lapis. For some reason, I thought, not immediately evident, it must be underneath, and went down here and dug around underneath and discovered nothing. So I felt really stupid when I flew around the sides and saw lapis on the back. So yeah, that's pretty fun. But anyway, let's get started on rebuilding the monument. We need the diamonds, we need the emeralds, we need the golds, and we need the redstones from vanilla. Let's start off with the diamonds and fill in as we go. And I will be turning the music back on for this, because I'm guessing sounds will be made. Oh, please don't crash on me. I'll be ever so sad. because it was a complete fluke that I found this thing so easily. I spent like 20 minutes finding this guy, and I've spent easily 12 hours wandering the chroma dimension looking for this structure previously. Granted, I was off by multiple thousands of blocks for where I was centering my search, so that wasn't helping things. Alright, so that's that row done. All these blocks are starting at 64, so that's how I'm keeping track. Alright, so that's the gold band done. We used a lot of gold there. Then we need the redstone band. Now there's things like this I'm not sure if I need to fill in, so we'll get to that after we fill in everything else, including the dimensional cores. I'm gonna guess I fill in these as well. Alright, redstone completed. Now we need glowstone and lapis. And glowstone is right there. Alright, so I'm gonna guess the glowstone just goes like this. And then in these hollows like this. And it seems like this structure spawns with at least one area fully complete so that you can mirror it everywhere else. At least that's just from what I've observed right now as I'm placing these blocks. Alright, and so far everything has taken less than a stack of blocks. Don't know about the center thing. But now we get to the fun part where we're placing the chroma cores. And as you can see, I found an additional one or two because during my searches, I was using the furthest ones out at the time to mark my location for where to do math to find the exact center from those three. That was also not even close to correct. Alright, so this is the dimensional cores. Unfortunately, I'm not sure what color this is. I'm going to go with... It matches this guy. Oh, we need quartz yet. Quartz. And I'm going to assume that we fill in these guys like so, since these guys are filled in already. Looks legit on the mini-map, not gonna lie. Alright, so I'm gonna go with the colors that I know first. So, Nila. I'm gonna go with this is the purpley one. Let's see which of the two purpley. This. Got two. Okay, this is definitely the darker of the two. So this goes here? Maybe? And this guy can go right here. Oh, wait, hold on. Nothing's actually happening here. I got a better idea. So this guy goes right there. Doing anything shiny? No, doesn't look like it. Alright. So that isn't doing anything. Alright, let's try attaching it directly to the rune itself. Nope. Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe that was just a random particle that extended all the way to the ground. I'm just gonna keep placing them on the ruins up above because it seems unreasonable. Oh, never mind. It was just lighting. Alright. So this guy goes on the quartz block up here. Then let's get the yellow cores all together. This is definitely the most yellow of all the cores. Goes there. Then this guy is darker than the other one. I mean brighter, so this guy will go there. This guy is probably brown. Oh, and I completely missed the block right there. Now let's work on the green. This is definitely darker than the other one, so we need to find the dark green, which is right here. Place that there, and put this guy right here. Those two look blue. Let's try to figure out these guys. Okay, so this is definitely Kuro. They get orders of magnitude brighter, so let's look at Chromaticraft real quick. It's definitely Yikri is the darker, so Yikri. That's Yikri, right? Yep. Then this guy is Agria. This guy would be Tahara. Alright, then we got Mr. Unique Sunflower Red. Two blues. It's the lighter of the blues that are left. Oh goodness. Okay, the darker one is Vidali. That's Gazla, so that'd be the lighter one. And this guy right here. Now, why am I missing Ruskia? Did I never get to Ruskia on this? I'm gonna be ever so sad if I didn't. No, I have Ruskia. I bet I lost it, at some point. Or it's in my backpack yet. I'll check my backpacks. Nope, not in that one. Not in that one. I know I did lose one core due to backpacks disappearing and having to go to a backup, but I kept my player data, so that was probably a bad idea. So it was probably the pink one, which is probably that guy right there. So let's go to there right there, and then if everything is all good. Nope, nothing's happening. Alright, so... Oh, wait, what? Okay, so something problem because it makes so okay. The cores are not in the right spots. I wonder. I'm gonna take one of these guys. Put it right there. It looks no different. Okay. Never completed the backs of those guys. I am smart. That's probably why it was angry with me. By the way, that last chord was held measure or two too long, in my opinion. I'm not sure which one that is, but I might speak to Rika about that. Okay, now that I've completed that, let's look at these guys. Oh, that's not a good thing. That's it crashing. Can't keep up. Alright, so even with the backs completed, I apparently missed something. Let's take a quick look at all the glowstone. It is all the same. Redstone. All the same. Gold, fully. Diamond. Emerald, also fully. Okay, so my guess is the cores are incorrect at the moment. Hold on, I'm gonna go check this message real quick. Alright, so something about these guys is just incorrect. Maybe I have to put it right here. Nope, not right there. Trying to think of where else it could go. Could it need to go right? Yeah! Nope, doesn't look like that's also it. Actually, hold on, let's turn particles all the way on. Noticeable drop in frame rate. Or at least there was initially. Break you. So attaching it directly to it was not working. How about one in front of it? Okay, that's different. Okay, so they... Oh. I really wish I could cancel the music right now. Because that's doing something fantastic. Actually, hold on. Yes, we can cancel the music. Music away. Sound back on. Alright. Now that I've discovered what needs to be done. Oh, yeah. Alright, now these guys. Very front. Alright, so it is the very front right there. Okay, this is definitely self-evident. Alright, I'm enjoying this puzzle. And I swear to goodness, if it crashes right now, I'll be ever so sad. Alright, so I'm gonna quickly do all the actually, no, I'll just keep recording. This is cool. Especially since the sounds are awesome. Okay, that's fantastic. Sorry, I'm a sucker for really cool particles in music. Definitely getting a little bit of lag, even in single player. And again, to cancel the chroma dimension music. I'm gonna have to ask Rika if this is a song from something, because it's actually quite nice. As I am sitting here, it freezes again, scaring me to death that this is gonna crash. Alright, let's try it out. Where's my Chroma book? I really hope it's in my ME system because I could have sworn it was in my book. I mean, my backpacks. Oh goodness. Oh, so that's what it was doing. Restoration. The reward for completing the monument must be lodged. Lodge right into another freeze. Alright. Or a locust. I really hope I just mine you. Oh, it's not being mineable. Never mind, I lied. Or a locust, or a locust, or a locust. Now we can get on to pylon charging. But I'm going to grab all these dimensional cores in case I want to get more Aura Locusts. Okay, so in order of used to least used, at least for me, it was like so. Glowstone the most, gold, redstone, emerald, lapis, diamond, quartz. Alright, so since that's done, I'm just going to grab up all these cores again, stick them back in my bag, and head back to the overworld. I'll meet you there. I am super excited. This has been holding us back on Chromaticraft progression for about 2 months for me. So I am super, super excited. Alright guys. So, I'm back at my base. I tossed all the previous materials out. Just got done crafting myself a full stack of each of these because my inventory got scrambled by accident when I was trying to line them out, and I don't know which ones I had done. So I'm just going to get rid of a stack of each, which is slightly painful, except for when you look at my resources. My least resources is emeralds, and I still have 6,000. I did have 8,000 before the crafting, so, like, for example, I was just at 6,000. It did take out, oh, no, must have been lower than I thought then. But hey, we can convert these all back to these. Just stick it all back in there. There we go. Alright, so we can grab all this stuff back now safely because I didn't want to accidentally trash can it. Heck was that sound? Regardless, I'd say we grab some info shards now. Score. So we learned 4 more things from getting that Aura Locus. Oh wait, no progress. So we need to look up turbocharging, location warp, energy focal point, and networking aura nodes. By the way, when I did turbocharge, I got all these abilities. I shan't be using them. The only ones that I had previously was this guy and this guy. In fact, I'll probably just go kill myself, lose all my charge, have to get all that back up to make it balanced so I don't have all these abilities anymore, because even though I won't use them, I don't really want to have access to like this guy, which gives me a ton of hearts. Like, look at that. I was at 10 hearts before, now I'm well above that. So yeah, I'm gonna get rid of all those somehow. I'm not sure how. Wait, my Chromic Lexicon gained a star. Probably because I have passed endgame. That's probably what it's denoting. So I definitely didn't do anything to that. But anyway, let's look at this new stuff. So turbocharging and networking aura nodes. Isolation from the rest of the network would be a good idea. So pretty much take your entire network offline, switch out the repeaters with turbocharged versions, and then reconnect it all. At least that's what I'm gonna guess that you should do. That's Thaumcraft integration right there. And we had the energy focal point. Oh, wildly flailing your thing. That has to be a reference to the server. Eight foci per one. One central one below. The trigger, and trigger the central one with your manipulator. Okay, do not break the ring afterwards. 8 blocks below the pylon's orb. Okay, so that's not exactly limited in what it just gave us for information. Okay, so locational warp is the last thing that I need to look. Okay, that location warp sounds really cool. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of all the abilities and then regain them through the pylon network, this guy thingy up here. So I have to go kill myself, so I'm gonna do that right now. Actually, I'm going to deposit all of my experience before I do so. So let's make ourselves an experience thingy. Right, that alloy is taking a little bit of time. I'm going to go check on what's going on over here. Oh, it is currently making that, so I'll just grab one of those. That'd be why I had none of the tier 2 ingot. And one experience obelisk, which is a handy way of storing experience I have discovered since playing on the server. Look at that. Press one button, all 145 experience levels dumped. Actually, let's put down a new chest for all this. I'm going to stick it right here. Wow, I actually ran out of inventory space. That's impressive. Alright, now do go and jump off a cliff and die. Alright, so I think the easiest way would be to take a fall from right here. Yep, there we go. All the energy lost, including from the lumen tree, which will take a bit of time to recharge. So there's that unfortunateness in this, but hey, I will make that sacrifice for having all the abilities that I just gained. Alright, there we go. And I think I'm gonna call it for this episode so far. I will be back in the next episode to work on some pylon turbocharging or something else. I'll have to decide what I want to do with Chromaticraft now. I'm really excited. So, yeah, until next time, bye-bye now.